Gaming History 101.
Alright, what's up guys, and welcome to part 5 of the Resident Evil speedrun. Now, as you'll recall, we are in the caves, and just saved, just got stocked up, and I have an opportunity, a unique opportunity to drop the things I don't need. So the ink ribbon, definitely. You want to keep the crank, and get rid of the shotgun, and the eagle. Now what I want to do here is I want to make sure there are flame rounds in the grenade launcher. I only need 2 of them, as you'll see. So, kind of wondering what I'm doing here. Okay, so I give myself plenty of rounds. It's fine, I don't need too many inventory slots here. It doesn't get tight for a second. So what you want to do is go back here from where I came, and it's the first door right next to the bottom of the ladder. Go through here. Go straight ahead, go to the left side on the fork, go down here, and go through this door. Now you want to just go straight ahead. Bypass that area and go over here. I think there's a clip on the floor, but there's no need to pick it up, even though I try. And in here, if we run to the back, we're going to find Enrico. Enrico gets shot in the cutscene. So we want to pick up the crank from Enrico. That's the hexagonal crank, or hexagonal, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And we want to turn around and get out of here. Now, the only problem is there are now hunters about. I think the first one comes right here. You do not need to kill him because you'll never be back in this room. Now, surprisingly enough, there are no hunters in this room, despite there having been plenty of them in the original game in this room. And you'll go through here where you will tangle with a couple of hunters. First one comes to the top of the stairs here. Now I got into a bad spot where I've got both of them. And I misjudged how many bullets I had. I thought I had used them all. I had one left. If I had just gone with it, I would have been okay. Oh, nope. You know what? And that's why you want to be careful. When I get out here, I'm going to run around back. Head back over to the box. I think I just want to grab like a... Okay, so I dropped the shotgun and grabbing the herbs, I think. I think I might save here too because of the boulder coming up, but maybe not. Oh yeah, I have a heck of a time figuring out where the spot for the crank is. There it is. Deceptive. Head through here. I think I do grab that green herb so that I can heal real quick. Now, before you come in here, you may want to save because this is where the boulder is. And so you're either good at dodging the boulder or you're not. Walk up to it, turn around, go back. It will come loose. You want to keep running forward and jump off to Jill's left, your right. Once that's through, I go the wrong way and kind of go up where the boulder used to be. I think there might be like shotgun shells or something. And I don't have a place to put them, so I don't take them. I don't need them anyway. And I go back to where the boulder just crashed through, which is where I actually need to be. And go through here. Now we're going to take on the large mutant spider. I don't know if it's a wolf spider or what it is, but it's a big old spider. What you want to do is have the flame rounds equipped. And 2 of them does it. That's it. He's dead. You need to grab the knife. Or you can have the knife on you. Your next goal here is you got to cut that door open. Almost, but not quite. And get through here. Okay, now first thing I'm going to do is go right and go over here through this door. And if you run straight over here, take a right over here. And at the fork, I want to go... I'm trying to remember this way. Okay, to your left. Yep, there we go. And then you use the crank 3 times. Now, when the 3rd time goes, that boulder's going to come loose and you're going to have to run back again. So watch. There we go. Turn around, run back. Yep. Oh, yeah, actually you want to run forward into the left. That's what you really want to do. There you go. And we're good. So we're going to go into this room right here. This is a quick, easy puzzle. It's an annoying puzzle, but it's quick and easy. Alright, so in here, that circle in the middle of the room rotates things, and you need to get that statue into that indent. So push it back, and there's a spot in the wall you can clearly see outlined that'll be able to push it out. So you just want to get it over that spot. Right there. Now you want to go take your... Oh, yeah, if you walk on the circle, it'll rotate you. If you get out your hexagonal crank, this will push it out, which is exactly what you want. Actually, you have to use the crank a 2nd time, which I'll learn in a sec, to push away the wall. Now you want to go take the statue and push it out to the center. And get it on the pillar so that it rotates. Fortunately, it hasn't rotated enough, so we need to get it off the pillar and back onto the pillar so it'll rotate again. So, in this case, I think I just push it forward a couple of times. Then I go around to the other side and push it back. And there you go. So it's all lined up, but now you don't want to push it too close to the wall, or you could end up getting it kind of stuck in between where you need it to go and where it wants to go. So I have some issues with the invisible hitboxes, and then I push the item back to the wall. Now the way it's lined up here, it looks goofy, and so I'm just off, barely. So of course I push it over. And then I go too far, so I can't push it back. It's really kind of annoying. So then I need to give it just like a quick, slight nudge. Like that. And I can push it in. And I get the, I don't know what they call it, the codex? Cylinder. Okay. So what I want to do is go out here. Oh yeah, that's not the door. It's actually in the back corner, if you'll remember when I entered the room, but I'll figure it out in a sec. There we go. Now I want to backtrack all the way to the beginning. Sorry, the beginning of the catacombs, not the beginning of the game, like in the mansion. I will be doing that in a sec, just not right now. You want to go straight here, take a right or her left, and go into the spider room. Cross the hall and get out. And then, oh, that's right. Give me an inventory slot and go left here. Yep. Oh, sorry. Actually, just keep going straight. Now that I'm out here, I got a couple of things I need to throw into this box here. Get rid of the survival knife. And we're going to get rid of both cranks. And what I'm going to want to have is I want the grenade launcher with acid rounds in it. I want the explosive rounds. I want the metal object. I want the eagle and the wolf metal. I want the cylinder, and I want a single ink ribbon. Or a dual ink ribbon. It doesn't matter which one. I think I go for the single, and it combines them into all one. So I was like, okay, screw it. And you'll see why in a sec, because this is going to be a mad dash out of here once you get all this done. Yeah. So here we go. We go in here. You're also going to tangle with Lisa from earlier in the cabin, and she can one-hit kill you. So that's why you definitely want to have the ink ribbon with you to save. So we want to head back out here. We want to go into this elevator room. What we're going to do is use that cylinder in the elevator indent and return the power. So you just go straight here, and it'll be on your left side. Oh, actually, it's just straight ahead. My bad. So we open this up. We combine the cylinder and the shaft. Pop it in there. And your code is 4321, but I do 4231, but I do 4321 wrong. So yeah, remember it's 4231. And if you're wrong, it just hands it back to you. It's no big deal. But if you're time intensive, yeah, you want to think about it. And here comes the elevator. And you just want to get on it and head down. I think Barry shows up.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're...
Alright, now that we're down here, there's only one door. Oh, yeah. And we want to go through it. Now, this is the Lisa room. So, first things first, if you ever see Lisa, you want to avoid her. It is a circular room. It wraps around. You want to try going to the right, but I think Lisa's there. So I turn around and I head to the left. Lisa is invincible in this part. Don't even try to fight her. You can grab the 2 herbs, combine them together so that you've got some backup on the health. And there's a door up here. There are 2 doors, but one's in the north right there. Oh no, this is the one in the northeast which I want to go through. This takes me to the box room where I can send a box to another part of the area. So you just want to come over here, wrap around. That box, I want to put it on that elevator. And you want to kind of do spatial relations, because if you get them stuck in a spot that they can't like move, you have to leave the room to get them to reset, and that's a lot of time. Who knows? I might not have been able to speedrun it in 3 hours had I screwed up more than once or twice on these box puzzles. So you want to kind of have them down before you try them. But you get the box on there, and then you go press the button and send it along. You are forced to watch this movie, so there's no way to, skip through it. At this point, I cannot move Jill. I cannot press start. Nothing. I have to wait. Now, once that's done, go out of here, and then I leave. Still not ready to tackle with the Lisa part yet, because I need the broken flamethrower. So, what I do is I play the round robin game again, trying to avoid her, and trying to get back out to that one area where Barry was. See that switch on the wall? I will need it later, but I ignore it for now. Alright, now in this room, if I look around... Oh yeah, Barry leaves me, which I knew was coming. Anyway. By the way, he betrays you for his family. Spoilers. Anyway, if you look around, you'll eventually find a spot. I think it's over here where you can climb down. And that's what you want to do. You don't need that box. And there's the box, and you just want to press it forward. Or push it forward, sorry. What I want to do is get into that alcove right there by the blinking light, so... Again, you want to know before you push, so that's why I was looking over there before I do it. Just get it far enough along right about there. And then you want to just push it in there. This is actually a trash compactor. And I will use the compactor to break the box so that I can get what's in there, which is the broken flamethrower. Alright, so I hop down there and I want to grab the broken flamethrower. Hop back up. And I want to go back around to the Lisa room. I need the broken flamethrower to get through a door over there, and then I am done with the caverns. Essentially. Just Go back into the Lisa room. Now what I need to do is pull that switch on the wall, and then there is a door that has the flamethrower hooks on it, and I need to lay the flamethrower there. Problem is, it's kind of hard to find that door. You'll kind of see here because I'll get lost trying to find it and then eventually discover it. So Lisa's in her same pattern. I think it's right there on the left, but I just keep going. See, I'm like, is it that door? No, it's not that door. But I do know I can run in this circle and get to the switch, so that's what I do. And it'll show me where the door is and where the hooks are. But I can't quite tell where that door is in perspective. I go over here and realize I'm wrong. That's not the door. There was no place to do it, and it's not the right door. So I'm like, damn it. And I go over here, and I think I might bump into Lisa. Maybe I don't. Oh, then I realize I'm backtracking, and I've done it wrong again. With my time up, I need to go flip that switch again. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And I find the door. So I'm like, okay, now I know where I'm going. Let's go back and flip the switch. There's Lisa. She gets me good. I don't ever try to go face first with her. She can be brutal, and she does a decent amount of damage per hit. So you do want to play this round robin game with her, even though it seems somewhat annoying, even though you're on a time clock. Now that I know where I'm going, I can go straight over there, and without much fear of what's going to happen with Lisa. Well, actually, she was right there. Of course, it's too mean to let me actually just mount the stupid thing. But eventually I do. And the door unlocks. And I want to go through it. You get kind of a crazy, creepy dungeon and altar room. Looks like Lisa's finally broken out of that area. But anyway. So I just kind of take in the sights for a second because of how creepy it is. And then I move around. Maybe where Lisa was kept and then she snuck out. Now snakes will start swimming in on you, so you want to keep moving. You don't want to get poisoned. Once you get out of the water, the snakes will not follow, and you are in Lisa's, essentially her bedroom under the mansion. Or no, under the cabin, sorry. That leads to the catacombs. What you're looking for here is her jewelry box. And there it is. And you want to climb out. Oh, that's right. Open it up, and we get the stone ring. And you find out that she is kind of a culmination of all of the beta tests of the experiments, which is kind of terrible when you think about it. I can combine it with the metal object I already had, so then we've got that one. And the other emblem is, do you recall? That's right, right by the guardhouse. It is the emblem I placed to get out there. So I just need to run back and get that. When I come up here and climb up, I will end up in the cabin. And the only thing I got to do is navigate the cabin and navigate my way back to the guardhouse. But there are zombies along the way that I want to avoid. It's not much of a problem, and I don't think I struggle too much with it here. You just want to know your way back. Just head down this path. There'll be some forks and some trees, but for the most part, as long as you just keep using your instincts to get back, you should be okay. For me, the zombies on this path seem completely avoidable. Now I might get grabbed, but it's not that big a deal. Just go straight ahead. Go through here. That area we were just in is where you can put the wind. The wind. I forget what the wind crest and get the Magnum in the regular version, but I don't need it. So I head up here, and I'm basically back at the guardhouse with no zombies to worry about. We go in the guardhouse. Now, we've got one more encounter with Lisa we'll definitely want to save for. Luckily, I got the... go through here. I've got the ink ribbon on me, so I got that going for me. Now, right when you come through here, the emblem will be on your right. You need to pick it up. Now, those two crests are what you will use to get down into Lisa's kind of like tomb area, which is actually in the stairs underneath the main part of the hallway, of the main hallway. Anyway, we're going to use our old trick going through the graveyard because, again, everywhere else we would go, there would be hunters roaming about. We're going to wrap around here and run into the house. Now you just want to head down the stairs, go behind them, and there's the spot where you place the two emblems. So it unlocks. The funny thing is, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do before you have the emblems in place. So I don't know why it showed me that, but whatever. So we open the emblem door. And now we're ready for some betrayal and our go with Lisa. First thing we want to do, though, is save right here. She can kill you in one hit, and she will kill me in one hit, which I'll show you right here. And so you definitely want to save. All right, with that done, we head downstairs, and it's time to go take on Lisa. Just keep following the patterns. And go. Right when you get here, Barry will be here, and you want to screw him over. You do not give him his gun back. There's two reasons you want to do this, but one of them is that you're doing a speed run. So if you press start, it'll give you the choice right away. Say no. Lisa will jump down, and what you want to do is she kills Barry, and you want to just start pushing these boulders off, but watch out. She'll do some damage to you if she hits you, or this could happen. Oh, and you die. So this is why we save. On the plus side, the timer doesn't count when you reload your save, so it basically cuts off from where I saved last. So we pick our save, reload, and there we go. Now, I think this time I try using the grenade launcher. As you'll see, I only use it once or twice. It doesn't help me much. Go down here. Oh yeah, I think I try to use... No. Yeah, maybe I do use explosive rounds. It doesn't really matter. Nothing I'm doing is going to help me. Go screw over Barry again. Lisa pops in. And we're off. So, as you can see, I'll come over here. And I try to shoot her, and she doesn't even budge. So I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. She hits me, but since this rock is in the way, it doesn't kill me. She's also got this terrible tendril attack, which thank God I used my herbs right there, because that would have killed me. And we push this off. Now I run as fast as I can. I try to push it that way, and it doesn't work. So then I go this way, and I make the cardinal mistake of not pushing it far enough. Oh no! So then I go push it again. And then I just get lucky here. I get stuck on the wall. I don't realize what I'm doing. Go around here. I managed to dodge both of those. Then I go to push it, and I'm praying. I'm like, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And there we go. Yanks open the tomb. Door opens. And Lisa goes and grabs her mom's skull. And goodbye, Lisa. Now you want to come around here and grab Barry's gun. You will absolutely need it for the very end if you want to do this quick and easy. I think you go check on it. It's like a note or something. Yeah. It's Barry with his family. Just so I can remember that he died. Then what I want to do is, instead of going up, I want to go through these doors, and this will get me to the laboratory entrance, and pretty much the end of this video, and the pretty much the last like 12 minutes of this game. I do a 6th video for this, but at the time I'm not realizing how quick I'm going to go through this, but it's very quick at the end if you know. So what you're going to do here is go around. You want to place the wolf, which is on the left side here, in the wolf emblem. You want to place the eagle in the eagle emblem. The lab pool will drain, giving you the secret entrance in the middle. And I circle around down. And save in that first room where the box and the typewriter is. And then we're ready to wrap this up. So anyway, you can go to Gaming History 101 for this and many others. I hope you enjoyed part 5 of the speedrun. And I will be right back to wrap this all up. So I'll let this video kind of wrap itself up, and right after we save, it'll fade out, and we'll go on with part 6. Meantime, peace out. There are no hunters in this room, despite there having been plenty of them in the original game in this room. And you'll go through here where you will tangle with a couple of hunters. First one comes to the top of the stairs here. Now I got into a bad spot where I've got both of them. And I misjudged how many bullets I had. I thought I had used them all. I had one left. Had I just gone with it, I would have been okay. Oh, no. You know what? Kind of wondering what I'm doing here. Okay, so I give myself plenty of rounds. It's fine. I don't need too many inventory slots here. Doesn't get tight for a second. So what you want to do is go back here from where I came, and it's the first door right next to the bottom of the ladder. Go through here.
Gaming history 101.
Alright, what's up guys, and welcome to part 5 of the Resident Evil speedrun. Now, as you'll recall, we are in the caves, and just saved, just got stocked up, and I have an opportunity, a unique opportunity to drop the things I don't need. So the ink ribbon, definitely. You want to keep the crank, and get rid of the shotgun, and the eagle. Now what I want to do here is I want to make sure there are flame rounds in the grenade launcher. I only need 2 of them, as you'll see. So, you want to go straight ahead, go to the left side on the fork, go down here, and go through this door. And you want to just go straight ahead. Bypass that area and go over here. I think there's a clip on the floor, but there's no need to pick it up, even though I try. And in here, if we run to the back, we're going to find Enrico. Enrico gets shot in the cutscene. So we want to pick up the crank from Enrico. That's the hexagonal crank, or hexagonal, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And we want to turn around and get out of here. Now, the only problem is there are now hunters about. I think the first one comes right here. You do not need to kill him because you'll never be back in this room. Now, surprisingly enough, there